Hello and welcome to Monday Night Mashup, live from the Kennedy Greenhouse. I'm Cooper DeStefano.
And I'm Awa Dia with your weekly news update. The University of South Carolina is working to preserve Marine Corps film history. History comes to life in the films shot by the Corps photographers in the late 1930s through the 70s. 60,000 reels document their Vietnam. The university will place these films online where they will be free to the public. In order to store and place the film, the university must raise about $2 million. Donations can be made online at library.sc.edu/Marine Corps. The vault should be complete by late summer.
And the 16th annual Campus Movie Fest returns to South Carolina as teams compete for cash prizes and gear. The competition starts tomorrow. Each team will have a week to produce a 5-minute movie. Teams are provided a laptop loaded with Adobe Creative Cloud, an HD camera, sound gear, and support for free. The top movies will be shown on February 10th in the Russell House Ballroom. Top winners from USC then head to a summer competition. Do you think you'll enter, Awa?
Maybe. When we return, Cooper will tell you what you need to know if you want to join a multicultural organization on campus. Don't click away.
This is Coffee on the Horseshoe.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Gamecocks at the Movies.
Hi, this is Gossip on Talk the Town.
Round 4, Hammered with Questions, Christmas edition.
Hey guys! Welcome to the first segment of Pretty Cocky.
And this is USC Update.
And in honor of Hotline Bling, I wore a turtleneck.
This is my first sip of alcohol!
Who's your favorite person besides SpongeBob? Who's your favorite person in the world?
I think it would be A$AP Ferg.
Whoa!
Be a little gay. Life's better when you're a little gay.
No.
Alright.
Oh, thank you so much. It's cold tonight. It's finally getting cold. I appreciate that. It's nearly Christmas.
Welcome back to Monday Night Mashup. We continue your university coverage with information for students who are interested and who want to get more involved on campus. Anyone interested in joining a multicultural Greek organization or a Divine Nine organization of the National Pan-Hellenic Council must attend recruitment orientation. Intake orientation will take place next Monday, February 8th at 6 p.m. in the Russell House Ballroom. You must bring your Carolina card and wear business clothes. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has issued a health advisory reporting severe flu illnesses across the U.S. in young to middle-aged adults. Student health services are currently treating flu cases on campus. The flu vaccine is available free at the Thompson Student Health Center for all students, faculty, and staff. Just walk in, no appointment needed. The CDC also recommends these tips to reduce the risk of flu. Wash your hands often with warm, soapy water, especially after touching surfaces. Clean and disinfect surfaces or objects often. Cough and sneeze into your sleeve. Stay home if you are sick and stay away from people who are sick. Get 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night and stay active and exercise. That concludes your university news. When we return, Awa will have updates on the annual Carolina Day and what you need to do to join the events. Stay tuned!
Do you feel it? Do you feel it in the air? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? I can feel it in the
Welcome back to M&M. We have some updates on educational developments in Columbia and a state competition headed to South Carolina. For those of you interested in the future of higher education, the 13th annual Carolina Day will be taking place at the Statehouse on Wednesday, February 3rd. Alumni and supporters of the USC will be meeting with legislators to discuss how the decisions they will make affect the state colleges and the education system, in addition to community improvements in the culture. Education, athletic offerings. If you're interested in attending the There is an $18 registration fee payable at the USC Alumni Center at 900 Senate Street. Registration will take place at 8, followed by a 9 o'clock briefing and 9:20 meeting with lawmakers. The event will conclude with a 12 o'clock lunch with President Pastides. Competing from coast to coast in 1,800 tournaments throughout the year, 9,900 pinball contestants will put their skills to the test, and 160 of America's finest players will be representing 35 different states, competing for the 3rd annual IFPA State Championship on Saturday, February 13th, within their home state. South Carolina's tournament, the Palmetto Pinball Club Classic, will be at the club's Divine Street location. First prize receives $100. And while that concludes the local news, weather specialist Miller Hyatt has been monitoring the beautiful weather. How long will it stay? And is rain headed our way? The detail when we come back.
Dog kick time!
Welcome back to M&M. I'm Miller Hyatt with your weekly weather forecast. Columbia is currently in the upper 60s with clouds rolling in. It definitely felt like spring outside today as temperatures were well above average. Don't hang up those coats just yet because Old Man Winter isn't done with us just yet. Looking at the national map, you can see that most of the country is dry with the exception of areas in the Midwest. Low pressure systems in those areas are bringing snowfall, and it doesn't look like we'll be getting any winter weather as temperatures are too warm for frozen precipitation. Thunderstorms do move into the forecast by midweek as a cold front approaches our area. Looking at the extended outlook, we will continue to see warm temperatures for the early part of the week, and as the cold front approaches the area, by the end of the week, some storms will definitely be likely. After the front moves out, temperatures look to cool down dramatically. By the end of this week, we'll return to the 50s, which is more typical for this time of year. Everyone is wondering what Sunday looks like. It looks dry and cool for now with temperatures in the 50s. It will be a great day to relax and enjoy some football. That concludes our weather forecast for tonight. We will be right back with Hannah. We will have your sports report. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to your sports report. I'm Hannah Sims. The USC women's basketball team continues to have a perfect season. The team's 70-63 win over Texas A&M on Sunday brings their record to 21-0. Aja Wilson had her 10th double-double of the season with 10 rebounds and a game high of 27 points. The Gamecocks remain number 2 in the AP polls behind UConn, and their next game is this Thursday against Kentucky. The game will be at 7 p.m. at the Colonial Life Arena and will be aired on the SEC Network. The USC men's basketball team also had an SEC matchup over the weekend. In a game of strong defense, the men came out on top over Alabama 78-64. Michael Carrera led the team with his second straight double-double Alabama would fall out of rhythm in a series of fouls, with 4 players fouling out in the second half. The Gamecocks moved to 19-2 and remain undefeated at home. They travel to Georgia on Tuesday to take on the Bulldogs at 7 p.m. Well, that wraps up your USC Sports Report for this week. For more sports coverage, check out SGTV's own Capital City Sports Online. We'll be back with Monday Night Mashup after this.
So election season's coming up. Have you guys registered to vote yet?
I'm getting around to it.
Yeah, registered the other week online, so it's easier for me. I didn't have to go into the polling and waiting in those long lines.
Nice. This is my first year I get to vote, so.
Me too.
Same here.
When are the election days?
I think the 20th and the 27th for the South Carolina Republican and Democratic debate election. Thanks for watching this edition of Monday Night Mashup. Be sure to follow our coverage throughout the week on our website, and follow us on Twitter at SGTV News4. Also check out what's going on this weekend on our weekend preview every Thursday, and for your update what's going on in and around Columbia area each weekend. Have a great evening.
Therapy, eye care services, x-ray machines, and student counseling.
Advantage.
Should be pretty exciting. But if basketball is not your speed,